government ought to provide goods that market fails to, then state will become bankrupt. So suppose Kingfisher Airlines fails. The US government acquired Lehman Brothers on short-term basis. Yes. Have we discussed this question? It is widely agreed that government ought to provide the goods that market fails to provide and does not provide efficiently. Have we discussed? Yes. So what we have told?
You have said where we cannot segregate completely, it is whether it is state dominated or market dominated. In this, we need to go hand in hand, government and market, because welfare is also important.
Great. By the way, what will be the answer to this? If you still remember strong state versus market debate. This. Government ought to provide goods that market fails to provide or does not provide efficiently. This. What is the meaning of question? Government should step where market fails. No, try to read question what it says. Market fails to provide. That. Or it does not provide efficiently.
Government acts as invisible hands.
So market treat people more like customers. So at times it does not prefer many people from the lower strata that government can build market space to provide.
See, government should enter in those areas where market fails to provide or efficiently, but it should be in short term. It should be a short-term strategy. In long run, government should ensure that the market works. Market does not fail and market provides efficiently. Because the business of the government is not to do business. If a state starts providing where market fails or let's say delivers less efficiently, then state will become bankrupt. You should know that. State cannot have that much resources. State will go back to era of administrative state, Leviathan state. This. So suppose a bank fails. Should government enter? So suppose Kingfisher Airlines fails. Should government acquire it? No, ऐसा ही होना चाहिए. Jet Airways fails. So when market fails, let's say this is how. The Lehman Brothers failed. Should the state enter? Short-term basis. This you should know that. The US government acquired Lehman Brothers on short-term basis. US subprime crisis, कभी आप इकोनॉमी में पढ़ोगे ये सब. The US subprime crisis, right? Global economic crisis 2007 and 8. So government acquired Lehman Brothers for some time. Then gradually it withdrew, rollback. It gave it to the private sector. So that you have to understand. The market fails means yes. When market fails, temporarily government should step in, so that you stabilize the market. But once market stabilizes, government should roll back. Yes. Why? Because business of the government is not to do. Rather, government should ensure that market does not fail through regulation and government should try to find out those factors ki why market is not delivering efficiently. Yes, if market is not delivering efficiently, it should try to address the causes rather than to just become itself a solution to that, a substitute to that. Because state also has its own record of inefficient delivery of services. Right. However, there are some areas where states should be present. Right. In terms of legal, institutional, financial framework, in terms of developing infrastructure, maintaining law and order, and social justice area. The areas which are social justice area, let's say, their states should be present. Social justice, let's say, gender empowerment, sustainable development. The states should be present. That's why today we talk about inclusive neoliberal model. Right? That way we will have to write this answer. Yes, you want to tell anything?
So, fiscal stimulus is it the concept?
Fiscal stimulus is that is how when state tries to solve the problems when market fails. Right? That it gives a stimulus package. So that is about it is trying to address the failure by the market. Right? See, affordability can be created, let's say, suppose you are writing, so affordability can be created by promoting competition. If health sector private is able to provide healthcare facility and healthcare facilities are not that affordable, so that does not mean that states should come in.
So regulatory
Competition can also reduce cost. The state should try to create competition. Yes, it's another matter that in some area states should also be present. That also you have to argue. In some area states should also be present because we have seen the negative side of corporate state. Right. That's why we talk today about corporate welfare state. The state should be present, but in a very limited way. Right. So that way means we have to support also, we have to be against also. Means you have to tell that no, state should not step in. If it steps in, it should be very short-term basis just to recover from the failure. This. And once market, let's say that recovers from failure, then state should withdraw because it's not its business. Rather, state should create regulatory facilitative environment. And since we are in corporate welfare state, there are some areas where states should be present like health, education, housing, etc., social infrastructure sector. Right? So that way it should be written. There is another question. Striking feature of economic development is apparent symbiotic evolution of strong states and strong market economies. What you will write? What do we mean by strong market, strong state? Yes, corporate welfare state.
So example of strong state and strong market economy, and that's how we in conclusion came to corporate welfare state. So now both are running.
Yes, means yes, let's say there should be symbiotic evolution. So we can tell that how laissez-faire to welfare to corporate welfare. Since state has gone high, low, that we have told. So then we say that it should not be high, low, rather it should be both, let's say that both should be high rather than right, low. We want a strong state also. A strong state is a state which is efficient to regulate market. And we want a strong market. A strong market means a competitive market. So market should be a competitive one. State should be efficient one. That can be considered as a symbiotic relation. and that can promote, let's say that, the corporate welfare. So that is what we have to write on this. By the way, gender equality, women rights have laid down the strong foundation of development. So you can write how the emphasis, let's say that, how the interventions, whatever. This is how a general question you can say. There can be a general question like this. You have to talk the steps which have been taken. They have provided a strong foundation for development. Then you will talk those weaknesses we have talked, and then what should be done. Like this. See, some questions you are not in that position to answer, no? Because these questions demand more understanding, not only chapter understanding. Right. I was trying to avoid this, let's say, because many a time, like, can you answer this question? Right. Markets, hierarchy, networks, networks we have not taught you, so that is part of e-governance, but there also we do not teach. Right. So we teach in extra classes, which we take 4 or 5 classes, right, there. So then you get understanding to answer this. So, but market, let's say we have market, the market we have created, this, that you can write. Hierarchies means still traditional administration. Welfare state, welfare will have certain level of hierarchy. Networks, so we have created third party government. UPI, you know that UPI, how UPI operates? It has a network. This social capital we were talking, networks, the social capital, that self-help group, federations, this and that is networks, let's say that. That is how we have to write in today's governing structure. We have to explain them with examples. Right. Are you familiar with this? Which statement can come? Apamarth Sen. The role of state and market is context determined, right? Sorry, context dependent. No. It is not either or. It is not either state or market. Means you cannot say that either state is efficient or market is efficient. Rather, it is context dependent. Context means in some area state is efficient, in some other area market is efficient. So that is how market wherever possible, state wherever necessary. Means we cannot have complete privatization. We cannot have complete presence of state. We bring privatization in those areas, we bring market in those areas where market can deliver things efficiently. And we bring state in those areas where we find that state should be present. This, like state should largely be present in welfare areas, let's say this. This you can say.